Hey everybody, it's the Nerd John 71 here, back again with another awesome Airblown inflatable video. This time I am now talking about the Home Depot, new for 2025, Spooky Cat. This was sold at Home Depot for this year, 2025, along with a pumpkin head skeleton, which I will be showing next, in the next video. This is the Spooky Cat that was sold at Home Depot this year for 2025. And according to the box, it's 4 feet long. Halloween Classics LED Cat for indoor and outdoor use. Airborne inflatable. Self-inflates in seconds. Ground stakes and tethers included. So that's pretty much it for the box. Not really much to say about it. Now, I will say this. I don't know if this inflatable is made by Gemmy or not. And I'll get to that in a second. I don't think it's Gemmy. I think this might be the company instead. I don't know if this is made by Gemmy or not, or if this is a distributor for Gemmy. They possibly could be, because if you look at the back of the box, the printing right here where it shows the inflatable comparison, it's almost the same printing as the Gemmy boxes, where it's showing the size comparison of the inflatable. And it shows that around the box too. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if this is Gemmy or not. So there's the box. It's nice. It's purple with a bunch of bats all over it. So that's about it for the box, really. And just like the other inflatables, this is the plastic bag that the inflatable is folded in. And here's the instruction sheet. Now, here's a picture of the inflatable. Nowhere on this does it have the Gemmy logo. And let me unfold this for a second here. If you look at the instruction sheet for this, it kind of has the same printing as a Gemmy box would, with the do's and don'ts and the setup. It kind of has the same printing as a Gemmy inflatable would. So I don't know if this inflatable is made by Gemmy or if it's a distributor of Gemmy Industries. I really don't know. I'm sure someone out there knows, but for right now, I'm just gonna say it's a Home Depot inflatable, because that's where it was sold. It was sold at Home Depot. I'm trying to fold up the instruction sheet. Come on, damn it. There we go. There's the instruction sheet. And for when we want to put this cat outside, here's the stakes and tethers. And the stakes and tethers are very similar to the Gemmy inflatables I just showed too. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if this is a Gemmy inflatable or if it's made by a company that distributes inflatables for Gemmy. I don't know. Or, like I said, this is the name of the company right here on the box. So let me, there we go. It's all back inside. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. So now let's inflate the inflatable. So here it is, out of the box. And before I inflate it, I just want to make note that it only has 3 weights in it. 3 different sandbag weights. One right here. One right here. So 2 in the front and left paw. And the back paw right here. And the other paw in the back is where the fan is. And I'll actually show it real close on camera. This is a cheap fan inflatable, not a base fan inflatable like most cat inflatables are. Some cat inflatables have a base fan depending on their size, but this one actually has a cheap fan, but it does inflate decently. It doesn't inflate all that tightly though. But yeah, that's the fan it has. So let me plug it in. So here it is. Let me push the camera back a little bit more. So yeah, there it is. Now, as you all know, I do give my Airborne inflatables names. This one's name is Spacey Tracy, named after my loving mom. Oh, and I forgot to mention in the last video about the scary ghost inflatable, that character's name is Edward Butch. I forgot to mention that in the last video, so I figured I'd point it out here. And this one's name is Spacey Tracy, the spooky cat, named after my loving mom, because she loves animals. So here's where you got your 4 points of tether loops. You got one on both paws, the front, 2 front paws, the right and the left paw both have tethers. And yep, this leg has a tether, and yep, all 4 legs have a tether on them. And this is what I mean by this thing doesn't really inflate all that tightly. There's a close-up of the face. This thing actually has 2 different LEDs in it, one in the head and one right there on the body. I really like the face detail on this. It's very, very cute. Very cute. I like the eye detail. And the teeth, the eyes and everything else, the eyes, the ears, and everything are all screen printed. The mouth isn't screen printed. The teeth are actually made out of felt. Yep, the teeth are made out of felt. So the nose, the eyes, and the ears are screen printed though. Except for the mouth. The mouth is actually not screen printed. But this is the problem I do have with this inflatable. This is the side of it. If you look at the limbs, they flop over. They don't inflate all that tightly because this doesn't have a base fan on it. There's the other LED. That's the one in the body, and then there's one in the head, as you saw. Here's the tail. The tail actually does inflate very tightly. It doesn't flop over or fall over. When you push it down, it actually gets right back up. But the legs, though, the legs don't inflate all that tightly because of the small fan this has. It has a cheap fan. But the body, however, you can see, the body does inflate very tightly. It does inflate very tightly, and so doesn't the head. The head inflates tightly. The body and the head do get proper airflow, but it's the limbs. The limbs don't really have a lot of airflow to them because of the small fan. Because all the air is flowing throughout the body and the head, and when it goes to the legs, it's, like I said, it's going throughout the body again, so the legs don't really have a lot of airflow to them, which is kind of one of the downsides to this inflatable. That's why, in my opinion, it should need a base fan or a small, more powerful fan. Let's take a look at this cat in the dark. So here it is in the dark. Look how cool it is. This looks awesome when it's lit up at night. So the head lights up pretty well. You can see the face and you can see the body. In my opinion, there should be an LED in the tail because you could barely see the tail. If it wasn't for the LED in the body, you wouldn't really see the tail, but you can kind of see it. Let me turn the cat sideways. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there are 2 tether loops on both sides of the body here. I'll show that when I turn the lights back on. All 4 limbs have a tether loop, and both sides of the body have tethers on them. I didn't even notice that at first. I actually just noticed that now. Never noticed it when I first got the inflatable. I only thought it had it on the limbs. Yeah, there it is in the dark. So So yeah, that's pretty much it. This has been a video on the Home Depot new for 2025 LED Spooky Cat. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos coming soon. I'm the Nerd John 71 signing off. I'll see you in the next video, everyone.